Hi folks, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, I'm a jazz pianist and I'm telling you everything I know about jazz music. In this tutorial I'm talking about the most important scale in modern jazz, the altered scale. I have a PDF of the entire thing, you can find this in the description. I hope you enjoy the video, if so please give me a big fat thumb up. Please subscribe if you are new, so let's dive into the music. The easiest way to understand the altered scale is to form it on the C note. Because it's easy to visualize, it's easy to memorize and it's easy to play. We have all the black keys plus C and E. The C altered scale is a dominant scale, so it's formed on the 5th degree of a major scale, in this case the F major scale. The B flat, the 5th degree is of course C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we play now the material from F to F, not from F to F, but from C to C. We get the C mixolydian scale, or the dominant scale. Here's the C7th chord. We don't need the 5 because the 5th does not add anything to the sound. So C, E and B flat are the essential sounds, the essential tones, and D, F, G, A the non-essentials. Now we alter every non-essential tone, in this case D flat, so the 9, flat 9, the sharp 9, the sharp 11, the sharp 5 or flat 6 or 13. And so we get all black keys. This is this crazy C altered scale. In jazz, chords are formed by layering thirds. First I create a C dominant 7th chord with the root, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th and of course the 9th. As you can see, all notes are part of the mixolydian scale. To get even more tension in this chord, I replace the 5th with the 6th. So we get this one, the really nice C dominant 7th chord. What's very important now, if I want to play the altered scale in my right hand, I have to alter the chord in my left hand too, otherwise everything will sound very strange. So here's a chord with the mixolydian tones, and now I play altered scale in the right hand. Don't do this, it sounds really awful. You can play this maybe in really free music, but if you want to practice the altered scale, don't do this. Do this. Now I create the altered chord. I alter the 6 to the B6, I alter the 9 to the flat 9 or to the sharp 9. So we get these two famous chords, the C altered chord with the B9 and with the sharp 9. That sounds nice. This is the most common altered chord. Another important version of this chord is the second inversion. The first inversion would be this one. Nobody plays this, or only as a special sound maybe, but important is this one, the second inversion. First and second. This is nice. I think we try to find chords always with a second in the middle and a 7th in the outer voice. That sounds nice. It's a little bit weaker. Okay, So this is the C altered sharp 9 with the sharp 9 here, or with the B9, with the flat 9. And here are a few nice transitions to F major. In this level I'm going to show some nice examples from Keith Jarrett. The first one is from my transcription. It's Old Lonesome Town from bar 58. Here we have in the original A7 dominant chord and the A7 altered chord. It's like this. Transpose this for better understanding to the C scale. And what's interesting is here Jarrett plays on, I guess on the beat 1, an A flat major. And Jarrett likes to play, and you can check this out, he plays an A flat major chord and he likes to play the 9. And here we have the illusion of an A flat major inversion. We have here on the right hand the A flat major chord, and then he plays on the left hand. So this is a kind of, sounds like an A flat over C. And then, and here comes the interesting C7's altered sound. The next example is from Keith Jarrett Autumn Leaves Tokyo 1969 bar 9. They're playing the theme here. Keith Jarrett plays the theme the second time, the first 8 bars, so the second time. This is the original C minor 7th chord. The reason why we can play here the altered scale, altered chords, I will discuss in another video. So we have here again our C7 altered chord, but he plays here a kind of grace note, kind of suspended note. In front of this altered he plays the natural B. So we have here this. This doesn't really exist. There's no scale connected to this chord. So this is a kind of dissonant sound. And he goes immediately after this to the B7. It's a very nice voice leading figure here. So it sounds like this. And what's interesting, that 10 years earlier he recorded one of my favorite Keith Jarrett trio recordings, Still Live, and we have here exactly the same chords in the left hand in the tune Someday My Prince Will Come. It's the last 4 bars of the theme, and we have something like this. B flat major, and he plays here a B flat triad again with 9. Very nice, again. In this level I'm going to show some nice examples of Eliane Elias and Keith Jarrett playing C altered scale. The first example is from my transcription Solar from Eliane Elias. You find this line in bar 29. It sounds like this. And if you want to practice this, you can practice it note by note, but for me it's more important what she might have thought when she played this. And I think the beginning of it is important and the ending. You could also play the line here ends with a D flat and goes then to C, the fifth of F major. You could also play this, C on 1 of course, or you can break down it to this. It's just, it's don't. Okay, this is a little bit interpretation. This is the way I practice it, but I will discuss this in another video. This should be only to show some ideas, some great lines of the famous Eliane Elias and Keith Jarrett. Second idea, it's also from Solar Eliane Elias, bar 108. We are here in a G7 chord. I transpose it, don't be afraid. It's the last bar of the chorus, so the 12th bar of the chorus, and it goes back to C minor. We have the G7 goes to C minor, and she plays this. Yeah, this is very nice. I break this down, I transpose this to C, C7, C altered scale. It's this. Okay, the idea is here, she's playing from C to C. C, of course, in the C altered chord is the root, but then she needs a passing note because she needs one more tone to come from here to here. That's because this is why she's playing the B, the natural B. It's not part of the C altered scale, but if she wants to play from here to here, she needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes, and the C altered scale has only 7. So she's repairing it with the B natural here. Yeah, this is like this. You can avoid this if you start on one end, then you don't need to be in natural. One. These are some of my thoughts when I practice standards. I always look, what are they playing, from where do they come and where are they going, and this is of course C to C. You can turn the direction, of course. You could play from C to C above, descending, ascending, sorry. Or one end without B, and you play the correct C altered scale. Well, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next idea comes from the great Keith Jarrett from Falling in Love with Love. It's again the situation C7 goes to F major. The line sounds like this. Okay, here's a little bit, a little fast thing in it. We can break down into 8th note, then we get. Of course, here again, another idea is to divide the lines into packets of 4 notes and two groups of 4 notes, and we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's much more easy to think of these lines. Okay, feel free to work with it, play your own ideas with it. You don't need to play. It could also be, or yeah, or only part of it is 1, 2, 3. A million possibilities. Okay, another nice idea comes from Keith Jarrett too. I found this in a sleeping bee. Again, the situation C7 goes to F major, and he divides the what I'm talking a few seconds before. He divides the line into two groups of 4 notes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have. It's a nice exercise to practice this C altered scale. Okay, a little bit similar solution I have in my mind from Corea when he plays Armando's roommate at the end of the chorus. He plays something like this. Yeah, it sounds immediately like Corea. And again, and also Corea divides it into groups. Let's transpose it to C7 so then you see it immediately. So it's like this. So we have here ascending line from C, 1, 2, 3, first group, second group, and then together. Have you ever heard of a guy named C.L.Hanon? He was a French piano educator and composer born in the 19th century. He is best known for his work The Virtuoso Pianist in 60 Exercises, which is still used today for modern piano teaching. These exercises are very effective gymnastic exercises for the hands, but also very good mental training. These exercises also strengthen the fingers and promote hand independence. When I play upward, fingers 3 and 4 of the right hand are trained. When I play downward, fingers of the left hand are trained. This exercise is very good. All of these 60 exercises are very good for mental training too. So let's try this with the C altered scale. In fact, it's so when I want to play the C altered scale, or it doesn't matter if F altered or B flat altered, doesn't matter. I have practiced these exercises in every key over the years, and you don't need to play it really fast. It's just to just slow down your movement and your motion, and then you will never forget the rest of your life the C altered scale. And when I play the C altered scale, I see all the keys of the piano which belongs to C altered scale because I practice all these exercises. Let's try this. The first exercise, Hanon with C altered scale.